We're following a developing investigation out of Hillsborough County. Detectives are working to get to the bottom of a shooting that left a Valrico father dead. What's even more shocking is that his 8-year-old daughter witnessed the murder. Now, the neighbor that investigators say may be responsible has been released without being charged. Our Serena Fazan is following this investigation, and she joins us live now to explain. Good evening, Serena.
Good evening to you, Linda. There are so many questions surrounding this case. Less than 2 minutes ago, a Hillsborough County Sheriff's spokesperson told me the reason why no information is being released at this point is because they are still interviewing witnesses and there are discrepancies between the stories. One thing we do know, as you mentioned earlier, a father is dead. David James just retired from the Air Force after 20 years. His neighbor of nearly a decade, Carolyn Morey, can't believe her friend is gone.
It makes me angry. Yeah, it makes me angry. And it's because I knew DJ and was close to him. And to see something like that, it doesn't make sense.
A day later, there are still so many questions. James was here at a park in Twin Lakes with his 8-year-old daughter, ready to play basketball. Neighbors say a man who lives in this home confronted some skateboarders, asking them to leave. James reportedly defended the skateboarders and was shot by the neighbor.
Over a skateboard, that's stupid. You know, the guy lost his life because kids were skateboarding.
The shooter was detained by deputies but released. They're still investigating. Keith Hanley, the shooter's neighbor, says it seems out of character for him to pull a gun.
I'm very shocked by it. We didn't know him very well, but we saw him regularly around the neighborhood, and he was always a fine neighbor, both him and his wife. They both took a lot of pride in their home and in the neighborhood.
Attorney Jeff Brown says there may be a stand-your-ground defense, and that's why investigators are taking their time releasing details.
That means I think that law enforcement isn't quite sure what to do. And they brought in the state attorney and the state attorney's office is saying, let's slow down a little bit here. Let's try to interview all of the witnesses. Let's try to find all of the facts here before we make a charge. As long as this individual isn't going to flee and we don't think he's a flight risk, there's really no problem in doing that.
And there are so many shocking aspects to this case. Among them, as we mentioned, an 8-year-old girl witnessed this entire thing. It happened in the middle of the afternoon, around 4 o'clock, broad daylight. As we mentioned, the sheriff's office is still sorting through all the details. We are not releasing the shooter's name because he has not been charged. Reporting live in Hillsborough County, I'm Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.